Hi all, welcome to we're in like 120 episodes of Let's Play EU4. We're playing as Poland. We're going for the achievement. Things are a little quieter now for us. We're getting close to the point where we can finally become allies of Russia again, which would be great. We can't do that until March of 1801, so about a year. See here. We're waiting on building more buildings until we get enough points. We're going to max points, and it's going to be glorious. Alright, those... I cancel it here. Can't remember. Apparently we really like the Hansa. Cancel military access. Not that we need it, but... Okay. Missions that I don't want to spend at the moment. We are acquiring military points at a much faster rate now, which is good. At least it feels like a faster rate. I'm not sure it actually is. Autosave. I hate you. Spain. Nothing here that's too interesting. Do you like that Catalonia gained territory, including... There we go. Oh. So we can do either of our ideas. We can also pick up military tech. Because we are so short on military points, and our goal is to get ahead on that one, because it's the one that's going to be the problem. We are going to hold off for now. Wow. Increase over time is just... It's a little bit lower for military tech. Wow, weird. So we're gonna hope and pray. It's gonna be really close. We can build a post office somewhere. We can build many post offices. Let's build a post office up there. Also, I have not paid off that loan that I was talking about paying off. Let's do that. Okay. And I should have dropped that before I just spent the money on the post office, but 67 admin points. We're going to top out. No questions asked. We'll reduce just a little bit. We might do it again, but I think that'll depend on the point totals when we take the ideas. Bureaucratic despotism or enlightened despotism. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Don't care about either. We don't need tribal democracy. Not a big deal. What do we gain here? Supply limit. Wow. Infantry fire. Cav shock. Yeah, okay. Extra points across the board. We're acquiring lots of money. Austria is at war with the Ottomans again? Why? Because you went after Bosnia and Austria was friends with Bosnia, so now you're in the same war again. You know, guys, Great Britain and the Ottomans are together. There's an embargo. Okay. Have fun. Bohemia is going after Saxony. You still have an alliance with the Ottomans, right? You do. So do you. That is annoying. defender of the faith, my butt. March. Do not want to support rebels here. 17 March. Offer alliance. Russia did the same thing. We apparently both wanted to be allies really bad, so that is good. We now have a nice big bad ally to help us in case things go wrong. Which, you know, there's not a lot of time for things to go wrong anymore, so let's hope it doesn't happen. Please tell me that Bosnia is occupying. Oh, brilliant. Does Bosnia have any military whatsoever? 6K troops. Well done. Austria is really reinforced. So, Wolf Cub, you're talking about me going to war with Austria or me going to war with the HRE? I've considered trying to pop into the HRE a little bit. Not sure it's worth it, but it's tempting. However, I don't want to declare war on Austria because their troops are significantly scarier than I am, and there's lots of them. So, Regency Council for Russia. Okay. What I'd love to do is kill off my king. I don't think that's going to be possible, sadly. And we still have a +3, right? No +3s. Okay. Hanson of True Religion, Active Uniformity. Yep. All these are fine. Increased free subjects, which will go away in a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. Good enough. Let's see here. Admin buildings. What can I build that would be fun? Farm estate or textile manufacturing. We can produce more goods. That sounds decent. Or, what's this one? Cathedral. Not that big a deal right now. We'll do this. And one lonely light ship to protect the transports, because I'm too lazy to try to merge it into some other place. Hey, Just Friday. Good to see you. Yeah, I think it's well worth it. There's been some deals. A couple other sites. One of the bundle sites tends to have some deals occasionally. Also, High Meadow Roboman. Cricket. I really hope the Polish troops aren't playing cricket. I once watched a game of cricket in Luxembourg. I was living in Luxembourg at the time. Was trying to watch cricket. It was played by a bunch of Indian Brits, or Brits of Indian descent. And for the life of me, I have no clue. None. I tried very hard to understand the game. I gave up. I feel like the Poles are not particularly good cricket players. I feel like they're better, you know, soccer players. Or at the very least, they have a good habit of exporting their soccer players to Germany, Podolski, etc. Yeah, still missions I don't want to do. Build a lot of warehouse. Okay, that's sort of tempting. Uses up some points. Gives us some time. Yes, we can get techs. I'm sure we can get 2 techs. That's fine. We may have to do the See, that's what I was hoping, Josh Friday, and that I'd have a clue, because I watch a lot of baseball in the U.S., but it didn't work. There was a lot of running around. Send in troops, find the cricket ball. Still haven't explored a little bit down here, which is annoying. And then, like, the center of here. I guess a little bit of Australia. I can't claim that Sejelian. Okay, that's fine. Lose Diplo power. It's the one power that I'm happy to lose. Because we're so far ahead already. No. God, no. That was my opinion of Opio. Or Opio? I don't know how to say your name. Although I don't think it was... I don't... When you get to, like, the esoteric rules of baseball, I think it gets pretty even. You know, people understanding a bulk or an infield fly rule. So those are a little bit weird, but otherwise I agree with you. This is amazing. I'd love for Bosnia to become, like, 4 provinces. That would be hysterical. The Ottomans just can't stand up to Austrians at all anymore. Carnatic Pegu. Pegu has taken over Champa. Missed that. And Shun has decided to be very weirdly shaped. I love Manchu's name. It's like just that, even though they have all this territory. I think one of the interesting things for me in Art of War is that Ceylon down here is going to be split into multiple provinces. It's really cool. All of this is getting some major rework, but that alone is of interest to me. Sort of excited to learn more about that. Play around in India. Mostly Portugal down here. That's one thing we're going to have to do in my Hindustan game is cut that off. Ooh, Tapa. I can't remember if they were independent before. I feel like they were, but I may be going crazy. Let's see here. Still... So I'm now tempted. I'm going to get at least one idea, it looks like, from military in the next 3 years. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get one, it looks like, which I should do because it'll reduce the tech cost on the tech. Josh, I have played a little tiny bit. I played enough to realize that I didn't get it, and I was busy with other things at the time, so I didn't want to spend time learning it. I'd love to, but at this point, I'm just waiting for Hearts of Iron 4 now. The decision was just sort of like, fine, let's deal with it. I'd love to learn more, but too much effort. Sure, France. Do you want to be my ally? No. No, you don't. Yeah, it'll be great. I really am excited for that. I know a lot of people are worried about it being dumbed down, but I find that I enjoy the EU4 games when they're more accessible. More people can talk about them, debate them. Teutonic Order, no. Victoria is this... Well, actually, Hearts of Iron might be, but Victoria was one that I always had... Felt like I was playing a spreadsheet. It was... I mean, I work with spreadsheets regularly, and it was mind-numbing for me, so I don't even want to think about someone who doesn't like spreadsheets having to do it. Victoria was... awful. again, if they made a Victoria 3, they kept the same economic system complexity, and they just simplified how you interacted with it. I'd love the background to be the same, but the interaction, there were so many things to keep track of. And every time I play a game, I miss something vital, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, done. That's really annoying. Am I gaining prestige at all? Barely. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. I can just do those ideas now, I think. Yeah. Get the negative tech cost. Both of them. Good enough. And yeah, in 3 more years it'll be fine. Alliance offer from Lithuania. We'll actually take that because I want to further our Eastern Bloc power here. Trying to keep Russia as happy as possible. I'd love to. Well, you were allied with Russia at some point. We'll work on that a little bit while we've got a diplomat. Cathedrals we don't want to build. Textiles. Got a lot of textiles here. It's another thing they're changing in Art of War is all the supply and demand stuff, but I, to be honest, didn't understand it to begin with. Wow. Austria's getting uppity. Yeah, I had issues with that. I find that I could never balance my economy in a way I was happy with, and if I did, nothing else worked. Oop, there's a peace offer here. So Bulgaria became a vassal of the Ottomans. Over there, that sucks. However, the Ottomans accepted the peace on the following terms. They gave 2 cores to Bosnia, annulled Great Britain, released Serbia and Croatia, and paid a whole bunch of money. So all of this here is all screwy now. I don't really care. I want to be able to care, but the brain's just like, you're so close, don't screw this up yet. So we will not be able to get another idea, I think, before we do a tech bump. I'm going to have to do some math to figure out this last one here. That's going to be a pain. You know, I don't know. I haven't played enough to get a feel for it. I played a few countries, and I tried to be doing different things, but I don't know if that was intelligent or if it mattered or if anything came of it. Victoria was it's one I would love to learn how to play, and it's one where I've been watching some tutorials because I'd love to get into a game more, possibly stream it, but it's just a lot of effort to learn it. And I'm going to stream some other things. I'd rather stream XCOM. I'm going to do DuckTales. I think I'm going to do Lords of the Realm 2 because I feel like it. I forgot that I owned it in a playable way, so. And I might do Grand Ages Rome, which someone in the chat suggested a while ago, and I just installed to see if I liked it. However, that is my timer. So, thank you everyone for watching. Very much appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a like, a comment, anything like that. If you want to see more like this, please subscribe. Have a good night.